This is Glendon with the Monday Morning Pep Talk. Title of this segment, Giving Yourself a Second Chance. One of the biggest problems with overcoming failure is some people do not believe that they deserve to succeed. Therefore, they will not even give themselves a second, third, or fourth chance. I had the good fortune of hanging out this weekend and talking with a good friend from years and years ago. And he knew me when I was running around doing multi-level marketing, just bugging the hell out of everybody. It's like, hey, sign up for this, sign up for that. And we haven't seen each other in forever. And he's like, so, you still doing multi-level marketing? I'm like, nope. No, I let that go. And he said, that's cool, that's cool. He's like, I went ahead and got myself a career, been on the same job for the last 20 years, and it's been working out well. What have you been doing? And then it just all kind of came out, and he just kind of looked at me. He said, really? You never gave up? I said, no, dude, never gave up. He's like, I tried a few things, it just didn't work out. And I just, did the right thing. But I could see that little look in his eye, like, damn. It was kind of like, what if I had kept trying? Because we both were doing this stuff. Neither one of us was married. We young men, single. And that's the time to do this stuff. That's the time to make all these mistakes. Everyone's trying to be so careful when you're 16 to 25, you live at home with your parents or you're in school, that's your time to screw up. That's the time to go for it. And what I'm seeing right now is there's a lot of young people who are building fortunes before they're 30. And I'm not talking about becoming billionaires. That seems to be the new catchword. I'm trying to become a billionaire. That never was my goal. My goal was just to make enough money to get all of my wants, needs, and desires satisfied and put money away. And you don't need to be a billionaire for that. I don't think most people want to be a billionaire. If you do something that serves a lot of people and that's a consequence of that, so be it. But just chasing money for the sake of chasing money, that's a lonely, ugly, hard pursuit. And it will bite you in the ass. But in terms of giving yourself a second chance, when you fail, you have to really look at it from several different angles. If you tried your best, you may just be woefully ignorant. Woefully ignorant is you didn't know what was going to happen because you didn't have enough information at the time. By failing, picking yourself up, and going through a state of analysis, you gain information. You gain a lot of information. I'm woefully ignorant about a lot of the stuff I do, but just don't let it stop me. And sure, you're going to get comments. You're going to get people like, see, I told you didn't know what you were doing. Play it safe, play it safe. But I want you to ask yourself, how many tombstones to heroes said, here lies the guy who played it safe? You seen any of that? No. All the tombstones, the memorials, the monuments are to people who did not play it safe and gave themselves a second, sometimes a third, sometimes a fourth, sometimes a fifth, sometimes a 10th chance. In the case of Abraham Lincoln, who failed massively before he became the president of the United States, you got to go for it. Now, after you're all down on yourself and you're throwing yourself a pity party because it didn't work out the way that you wanted, I say go for it. Throw yourself a pity party, but put a time limit on the pity party. Your pity party can't last a decade. It can't last a year. A few weeks, few months, then get over it and move on. That's what's the stuff that makes winners, because you see it every weekend. Some guy who was just having a great season, next thing you know is pick six, and he's got to get over that and come back out and reset, or we're going to be gone. And that's what you do to yourself. You take yourself out the game of life when you refuse to give yourself a second chance. It's not simple. It's not easy, but it's necessary and it's mandatory for you to be successful in this thing we call life. All right, this is Glendon with your Monday Morning Pep Talk.